friends, and welcome to my eBay Poshmark inventory storage room, aka my garage. Nothing glamorous is happening here. I am an eBay and Poshmark seller, and I'm about to pull things that sold. It's a Thursday afternoon. I have a handful of sales on Poshmark and eBay, so I thought I would do it with you. Often in my Goodwill Outlet Bins haul videos, I pop in what sold right then and there. Let's dive right in, shall we? I have got about 2,600 items listed. I've been reselling 13 years, and I list 10 items a day. And I get everything at the bins. Everything that you see here I think is going to be from the bins, unless it's like a super old item. Let's get into it. I sold this top. It's the brand was Take Two. Women's extra large top, lag and look boho, ruffles, layered. Size XL. It sold on Poshmark for $20. And that'll be in my extra large women's top spins, dark colors. So that one's over here. Here we go. I'll be popping up pictures, but I'll also show you the tag. Take Two. I've never heard of this brand. I don't know if it was vintage even, but it was so boho-y, colorful, fun that I thought it might sell. And so it's more of a style-based pickup. Beta brand. Do you guys still pick up Beta brand? I remember years ago, I was paying, $6 at a regular Goodwill for those and selling them for $25, $35. Not anymore, my friends, but these did sell for $20 on Poshmark. I already pulled these ones. Beta brand, do you still pick it up? I'm contemplating, would I pick it up at the bins? Would I pick it up for, my bins is $3.49 a pound, so these would probably be like $3. Would I pick them up to sell them for $20? I don't know. These were cropped capri, and they were navy blue, and they were a size medium. Beta brand just does not sell for me like it used to, so this is a really good brand. It's Outdoor Research, and these are a women's size 14 capri pants, so they'll be in my fitness bin, medium size large fitness bin. This is a really good brand. This is their logo. It just says OR. I found a men's Outdoor Research jacket. It was like a windbreaker with a hood. It sold for $100. I had these listed for $39 on Poshmark. I knew that was a little high because I know I'm going to send out offers for 15 or 20% on Poshmark. But someone offered me $25, and I'm like, I just love that $20 profit right there. So I took it. They were a good size, a great brand. I think you can get a little bit more, especially this time of year with hiking, camping, outdoor stuff selling really well. So that's definitely a brand I'd pick up. Oh, and this is going to be sitting right on top of my large dress bins because I just listed it. I wonder if one of you guys bought it because I think this just came out in a haul video. This is a new to me brand. The brand is Grey Cove, Grae Cove, Grey Cove, and I put woman's large linen dress, blue pockets, prairie, cottage core, size large. I had it listed for I think $40. I was hoping to get around $40, but someone offered me $30 on Posh. I have a hard time saying no to a $30 offer, you guys, from getting stuff at the bins. Every once in a while I'll hold out. Like, I just listed this. I could have held out for a little bit more, but I'm happy with $30. On Poshmark, my earnings are $24, and I probably have $3.50 into this dress. So I think that's a pretty good flip. So those are the Poshmark sales for right now. Let's toggle over to eBay. I really have a goal in 2025 of increasing my Poshmark sales because that's where I have a lot of room for growth. I'm pretty much listing 10 items a day, some days 12, maybe some days it's 9. I try to do 7 days a week. Maybe sometimes I get 6 or 5 in, but I can't do all that much more without an employee, without something changing, because I'm part-time. I put a lot of hours in, but I'm technically part-time. So I've got to find other ways to grow, and so I'm trying to really list on Poshmark just as consistently as I do eBay, so cross-posting them right over. I want to be better at that and do more. Okay, let's see. This is a new to me brand. Danielle Cremo, size medium. That'll be my men's medium shirts bin. I don't know how long ago I listed this, so it might take me a second to find it. Men's medium. Patagonia. Oh, here it is. Not bad, not bad. I'll show you the tag on this one because this is a new to me brand and it is a pretty good brand. Daniel Cremo. I don't know how you say that. Blue linen shirt, men's medium button down. I think I had it up for $29.99. I sent out offers and it sold for $23.99 plus shipping. All these are plus shipping. I don't do free shipping. I usually charge $5.99 for shipping unless it's more than a pound. Then I'll do $8.49 Ground Advantage. But that's this I think sold to a viewer, so that's exciting. Levi's $29. I just showed these in a video. Super cute. So I have a bin labeled jeans size 29. Is up here. And they're right on top because I listed these very recently. Levi's 725 high-rise boot cut. These are a nice light wash. They have a boot. They look more like a flare leg to me, stretchy. These sold for $24.99 plus $8.99 shipping. Thank you so much to anyone who buys things from me. I really do appreciate it. This is for Casey. Thank you, Casey. Let's see what else we've got. Oh my gosh, the skirt sold again. This is one of my favorite things I've ever thrifted just because I think it's amazing. I sold it for $49.99. It does not have a brand. I'll pop the picture up. It sold. The woman got it. She's like, I love it. It's so comfortable. And then she wrote a few days later and was like, you know, I don't think I'm actually going to wear this. I love it. She returned it. And I was like, what a bummer. Well, guess what? It sold again like a week and a half later for $49.99 plus shipping. Let me grab the skirt and then I'll read to you the details. I think it's like a small, so it should be right over here. I just got it relisted. Oh no, small's gonna be up there. Should be on the top. Yeah, this skirt has absolutely everything. Here's my title because there was no brand. Made in Italy, whimsy goth, art to wear maxi skirt, women's small, bohemian, avant-garde. It just had absolutely everything going for it. Great wash, ruffles, crochet lace. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime find. And to be able to sell a skirt for $50 with no name brand, I think that's pretty awesome. That's the power of keywords on eBay. My friends. Ooh, I sold this vintage Ralph Lauren Southwest sheet set for 40 bucks. And it had a flaw. Let me show it to you. Did I put it over here? Yep. Oh, shoot. No, it has to say. Here it is. Vintage Aztec. When you see anything vintage Ralph Lauren that has a Southwest Aztec print, anything like that, I highly recommend getting it. Whether it's clothing, linens, it's just been very popular. This is a flat sheet and a pillowcase with an awesome print. It's vintage. The elastic was shot on it. You could still put it on your bed and everything, but it doesn't have that elastic. I noted that. And it's still sold for $40 plus $9.99 shipping. God, I love the brand Ralph Lauren. Okay, then these are a pair of Soft Surroundings women's joggers. They're a small petite. I don't love picking up the brand Soft Surroundings in a small petite. It's just harder to sell, but if I get a plus size piece, boom, 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 that sells so fast. Boom, 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 boom. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't really know. Now I gotta dig through my small pants bin to find that. Let's put this one back up. Ooh, you need muscles in this business, baby. These are really cute. I almost didn't get them because they were a small petite. They're like sweatpants, jogger sweatpants. I just priced them lower. So they sold for $19.99 plus $5.99 shipping. You know, in the past I might have listed these for like $29.99 because Soft Surroundings is a very expensive brand and it's a good brand. It sells well. But I got them, probably needed inventory that day, and they sold for 20 bucks, and I got them at the bins. I probably have $3 or $3.50 into it, so that's an okay flip for me. All right, that's what I have for now. Welcome to my inventory storage area for my eBay and Poshmark reselling business. I'm pulling a few items for shipping, so I thought we could do that together. I sold a Wacol bra, the Enchantment Underwire full coverage bra, for $19.99. Talk a lot about selling bras on my channel because I'm a binge shopper, so to be able to pick up a bra, I mean, what do they weigh, like 2 ounces usually? So it's a great way of keeping my cost of goods down. Throw in a few bras, a few scarves. As binge shoppers, that's really good stuff. This bra is pink. I keep all my bras in a container like this, and then I label them when I put them in with a little note to myself. Like, I do that to help myself out. Here we go. This is the Wacol Enchantment bra, sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Next we have, this is going to be in men's shorts. These are all things that sold on eBay. And I sold this Marine Layer, which is a really great brand. That's their little logo. I was at the bins, I found a pair, and then Joni found a pair. She's like, oh, lot them together. So these were Marine Layer swim trunks, size 30. I made 20. They sold for $24.99 plus $6.99 shipping. Those took probably a month or something to show. This is my men's shorts bin. Look at, I'm going to be building muscles, you guys. Okay. These are a couple things that I already pulled, but I'll show them to you because they're right here. This is a Tahari, the Love Linen line. See that tag? I pick up all of it, regardless of size. It sold pretty well for me. This sold for $18. Women's large top, 100% linen. $18 plus $5.99 shipping. These sold on Poshmark. This is the brand Title IX, which I totally slept on for a long time, and then people were like, it's good. It is the end of the day. I have like no makeup on, and I feel like the lights are washing me out. That's neither here nor there, but when you're a YouTuber like me, you sometimes catch a glimpse of yourself in the screen, and it's like, ugh, I could do better. These sold for $24. I put Title IX Women's 6 outdoor nylon cotton pants, hiking, camping. So that's just a few sales. Tell me if you like this part. Hey friends, I'm adding on to the what sold. Let's pull shipping together. I already pulled my eBay stuff and forgot to film it, so I'm going to film for you now stuff that's sold on Poshmark. I've got a handful of sales on Poshmark. It's a Friday afternoon, so I've had a really good Friday. The first thing I already pulled out of my scarf bin, and it's this Lafayette 148 scarf. I just listed this like yesterday. Lafayette 148 is a very expensive brand. I think of it as like minimalist career wear. Historically, it has taken a long time to sell those pieces for me. They're gorgeous, they're expensive, and I'm like, why is this taking forever to sell? But this scarf sold for $30 on an offer. It was very lightweight printed, and it was wool and silk. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous item. I sold this dress. It's a size medium by the brand Flax. So let's grab that out of my medium printed dresses bin. Love this brand. Love it, love it. Can't go wrong with that giant Flax tag, can you? This was a maxi dress. So my title was Flax by Jeannie Engelhardt. Woman's medium lag-in look maxi dress, printed rayon boho, and it sold for $50. The reason I'm so excited about that $50 sale is this isn't linen, and almost everything in the brand Flax is usually linen, and it's a medium, not a plus size. So $50. Thank you very much, buyer. Next is a Citron Santa Monica item. It's an extra small, so we're going to my extra small printed women's top spin. I could do a little happy dance every time I sell an extra small top, because extra small tops are hard to sell for me. Citron, there's a close-up of the tag, is a very good brand. Sometimes it says Citron. If you look underneath, it says Santa Monica. All the stuff I've ever seen from this brand is made of silk and has an Asian-inspired print. I think of this as a plus-size brand, though, because that's what's always sold for me. But this sold for $21 for an extra small pre-owned tank top. You know that's a good brand when that happens. Oh my God, this sweater. Back and forth. And it's that name that's hard to say. Ermenegildo Zegna, 100% cashmere sweater. I had this listed for $200. It did not sell. It is now, when I'm filming this, I don't know when you're going to watch it, but it's like May 2025. We're going to... anyway, long story short, beautiful sweater. Back and forth with the guy, offers. We settled on $90. I'm very happy with $90 for a sweater that I got from the bins, but I think it was probably worth $200. Let me pull it out. And I had to stain treat this one, but it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Where are you? Here it is. What a beauty. I'll show you the tag. What a beauty, beauty, beauty. This is an expensive Italian brand. Absolutely gorgeous. $90 for a pre-owned sweater I got at the bins. Very happy. If it wasn't going into summer and everything, I probably would have held out for more. But still, who's going to complain? Not me about a $90 sale. Another thing I sold is this Free People Women's medium sienna sweater. So that's down below this table in my medium sweater bin. I just listed this. This was a little bigger, so I'm actually glad it sold on Posh, because this would have been expensive shipping for the buyer on eBay. Really cute cardigan, like an oversized ivory. Ivory sweaters, cream ivory, have always done really well for me. Back and forth with this buyer, too. I had it listed for $39. I was hoping for around $35, and we settled at $30. Again, sweater, we're going into summer. Let's get that moved. So there's a few more sales. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think. I have not done these like what sold, pull inventory with me videos before, so I'm always open to your feedback. I'm trying to mix it up. Doing regular bins hauls in my living room. Doing thrift with me where everything's filmed in the bins. Maybe I'll throw in some of these if you guys like them. And, ooh, a few other things just sold. Oh gosh. A few other things sold while I'm pulling the shipping. I'm not going to complain about that. Thank you guys, I appreciate you. Strong, strong reseller. And the title just went away. That's okay. We have patience. How do I shut this off? Oh my God, Quenby.